Hello, my friends, and welcome to another fucking episode of Aggressive Pogo here in the Open Great League, featuring Granbull, Shadow Granbull, and an all-shadow team with Credilli in the lead and Shadow Gliscor to close out. Credilli in the lead has been such a fucking beast. All of my leads have mostly been wins, except for this Drapion lead, which is kind of ironic. But even so, as long as I'm able to bait a Grass Knot and then get to the Stone Edge, I'm usually able to one-shot anything that comes through, win switch advantage, or get both shields. As you'll see here, I'm getting both shields. And there's a couple visual glitches in this first battle, so don't mind that. The rest of them are not like that. But Granbull is an absolute problem. I'm able to tank one Weather Ball at least. And as you'll see here, I'm still able to farm down and leave with the move. And the Drapion comes back in, and I'm getting to this close combat. And this will almost one-shot. And it gives me a chance to farm down with my Gliscor and get ahead on energy. And all that's left in the back is this Lantern. And I don't think a Surf will be enough to take me out. And I'm getting to the Earthquake, and this will easily one-shot two fucking Lanterns. Get the fuck off my screen. Let's fucking go. And now we're hopping into the next match. I hope you are all having a beautiful day. As you can see, even up against a bird with wing attack, Credilli does not give a fuck. We can't tank a Hurricane, unfortunately, but as you can see here, once again, going for the bait, and my opponent shields, and I'm getting to another Grass Knot, and I think it's a CMP tie. I'm shielding myself because that will KO me. So I'm throwing the second Grass Knot, and we get both shields once again. I'm swapping straight into my Shadow Granbull, and this thing is a fucking problem. Look at these charms. He doesn't get to another move. Absolutely beautiful. A Bastiodon comes in. I'm over farming just in case he swaps out. Getting to the close combat, and this one-shots the Bastiodon. Get the fuck off my screen. And a Scrafty comes in, and I'm farming down 3 charms. Almost takes out the Scrafty. Absolutely insane. Granbull, no one is expecting him, and the same with the Shadow Victory Bells. Everyone hates them, but no one is expecting it these days because so many changes have been made to the game. And quite frankly, I am sick of Noctiles, Metachams, Sableyes. I'm absolutely sick of them. And so I feel like this team is just so anti-meta, especially with the Stunfisk. I can easily tank this Earthquake and still get to a second Grass Knot, which does 50% health. So my opponent has to shield here. And I'm getting a shield, and I'm bringing in the Gliscor to catch the Rock Slide. Let's fucking go. As you can see, that Rock Slide is not doing much, and my opponent brings in a Drifblim, which has Icy Wind, but I have Night Slash, and I'm ahead on energy. And so I'm throwing up a shield because I know I'll easily be able to outpace this Drifblim, getting to a second Night Slash, and I'm like 3 wing attacks away from another one. And my opponent using his final shield, and I believe I can farm down because I got the fucking boost. So I'm able to farm all the way down. My opponent brings in a Sableye. I'm throwing the Earthquake, but he makes a catch on his Galarian Stunfisk. But it doesn't fucking matter. I'm bringing in the Granbull, and ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Able to farm down and get the fucking Sableye off of my fucking screen. No problem. Up against a Shiny Pancake. And Credilli, same thing we did last time, going straight for the Grass Knots. There's no reason to go for Stone Edge as it is ineffective. My opponent goes for the Earthquake. Again, we're seeing the same exact thing that happened last match. Going for the second Grass Knot. Will we get a shield? And we do, just like before. I'm bringing in the Gliscor once again to catch a Rock Slide. Beautiful. Just keep it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And an Azumarill is coming in, a golden shiny one. That shiny is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And my opponent's trying to farm me down, but I'm getting to a Night Slash. Does he shield? And he does, wanting to save his energy. We're up 2 shields. And I believe I bring the Credilli just to soak the energy. And 2-shield Granbull is ready to take over the fucking universe. Here we are, farming down the Azumarill. And a Metacham comes in, and look how much these charms are doing. My opponent probably just getting to a power-up punch, and I'm letting it, using a shield, and my opponent brings in the Galarian Stunfisk to catch the move, but he quits as well because he knows that as long as I have another shield, this Metacham is fucking done for. and that is a G fucking G. And we're gonna hop into the next match. Hope you guys are enjoying my content. If you are, please hit that like button, share, comment below what you'd like to see in the future, and thank you so much for your love and support. Able to farm down a Sableye like nothing. You have to love it, dude. You gotta love it. It's amazing. Those Sableyes can be so frustrating, especially with return, and they can take multiple hits. And there isn't really a hard counter except for Fairy, and not many people are running Fairy these days. And my opponent quits once again. Lanturn able to do absolutely nothing. And here is a really good match. Mantine coming in. I cannot stand Mantines. And he swaps out into a shiny Umbreon, and I have the Granbull answer. I'm able to tank a last resort. I should be able to shield once and farm all the way down, as you'll see here. And I should have a move saved up for the next Mon that comes in. The Mantine's coming in. I'm throwing the Crunch. Will my opponent shield? Will I get the debuff? We get a shield. We don't get the debuff, unfortunately, and my opponent's able to farm all the way down. But it doesn't matter. Credilli does not give a fuck. Bubble Beam coming through, my opponent faking the Ice Beam, which would have done super effective damage, but he doesn't throw it. Getting to the Stone Edge, my opponent thinks I'm throwing a Grass Knot, and it takes him out. And now this Medicham is coming in, and we're tied at shields, and I'm faking the Earthquake, one away, throwing the Night Slash. My opponent shields, and I get a boost. And so I'm just throwing another Night Slash, because there's no need to charge up to the Earthquake. And this Medicham is already so low, and I know that I can just bring the Credilli in to farm all the way down, save my shield, get to a Grass Knot, and that is a G fucking G. This team is insane. Absolute anti-meta. You love to see it. Another Galarian Stunfisk coming in. We've seen at least 3 of these things. Getting to the Grass Knot, we always play it out the same way. Double Grass Knot. My opponent usually goes for the Earthquake, and we don't have to shield, but my opponent tries to catch a Grass Knot onto the Noctowl, and I'm patient enough to throw the Stone Edge, and it almost one-shots, and Noctowl unfortunately still gets to a move, but I'm gonna farm down, shield farm down, and my opponent brings in the Galarian Stunfisk to throw a Rock Slide, but as we know, we can tank at least 2 of these Rock Slides, no problem. Getting to the Night Slash, and it's not enough, and I'm thinking I can farm all the way down once I tank this Rock Slide. But my opponent swaps into a Trevenant, and I have the Night Slash ready, which is super effective. And we get a shield, and now it is Granbull time. With a shield, Trevenant does have some energy, so we might still get to a second Seed Bomb. And he does. We should be able to tank this, hopefully, but we're not able to. I'm able to farm down with the Credilli. And what is in the back? Just a Galarian Stunfisk. Hopefully this is a Rock Slide, and it's just a Rock Slide. I'm able to farm all the way down, and that is a G fucking G. Hope you guys are enjoying this content. This is the final battle up against a Talonflame, and look how much damage these Incinerates are doing. Even though I'm grass, being half rock is an incredible thing. I'm telling you, Credilli is so underrated, especially Shadow. It's insane. Excuse me, my friends, it's allergy season. Getting to the Stone Edge, baiting the Grass Knot first. Will my opponent use his second shield? And he does. And ladies and gentlemen, for like the 3rd time in this video, we are up 2 shields. This team is fucking insane. Gliscor coming in, able to absorb those Incinerates a little better than Granbull because I'm part Earth typing. And I'm saving the Gliscor using a second shield. And a Lanturn comes in, and I'm catching the Surf on the Shadow Granbull, counting to 5 and swapping. Learn to fucking count, my friends. And yes, Granbull will not get to a move, and I'm absorbing all the energy, but I'm already at an Earthquake, and I want to get rid of this Lanturn right away. Gliscor versus 3 Pokemon. My opponent bringing in a Medicham, and I'm thinking he's going to get to the Ice Punch, but he overfarms, and I think he was running Power Up Punch Psychic, and I get to the Earthquake. Talonflame coming back in, and this Night Slash should be enough, and that is a G fucking G. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.